Yo guys, what's going on? Got a black 1.0 deck profile for you guys. Now, this is going to be a pretty straightforward deck. Black doesn't do anything crazy. There's no crazy combos. It's just a pure defensive, like, build up your advantage until you get to attack your opponent and get rid of their security in one go. So yeah, we got access to lots of strong blockers, things like Digimon, WarGreymon, and options like Millenniumon, which can be powerful offensively. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. So for the level 3s, and well, really all of the cards in this deck, I'm basically playing every single black card we have access to in 1.0. I'm literally playing every single black rookie there is in this format. So I'm playing 4 Gotsumon, 4 Toyagumon, 4 Hagurumon, and then 2 Keramon. Keramon is like not really good at all. Like if you do have a Digimon with the same name, it can be pretty good, but that doesn't really come up that often. If you're playing like a pure Diaboromon build, then this is the way to go. But these guys are the better ones. You know, Toyagumon, of course, that reboot ability is always awesome, especially with things like Greymon, Metal Greymon, and then of course the WarGreymon, and just giving any of your Digimon reboot, you know, your other blockers that don't happen to already have it. And then you've got the rookie blocker here, Gotsumon. Gotsumon is always nice, especially since he's only a 3 cost for a solid ability. The ability to block is always nice, and that is what this deck is about, just setting up a defensive wall. And then Hagurumon is awesome because he's just a 2-2 play. Then we got Numamon here, down for the champions. He could be a rookie. He's got the rookie cost and only 1 to Digivolve, so this is a really awesome option for black, whether you're just trying to spam the field or whether you're trying to Digivolve up into one of your megas. Numamon works both ways, so very cheap Digimon overall, which is why I'm playing him. And then we've got, of course, for Greymon. This is the black Greymon that if your Digimon has reboot, you get to give it jamming. So your ideal goal is to get something like your WarGreymon out here who always has reboot, and then give him, this jamming ability as well as the security attack +1 ability from the Metal Greymon. And then rounding off our champions, we've got the 7,000 blocker here in the form of Gargemon. Gargemon's awesome because he's got the same stats as like the other colored blockers. He's a 5 to play, 2 to Digivolve, but he is 7,000. Now he can't actually attack, whereas the others can, but you're typically never going to attack with them anyways, and you're playing so many blockers in this deck that just, having these really powerful walls is just always good. And then I'm playing 10 ultimates here for Metal Greymon. This one's not a blocker, but he does have reboot, which is interesting because you're not usually going to attack with him. Like, he's 7,000, which is like relatively strong, but typically you want to wait to attack. And then he does have that ability where if your Digimon has reboot, so anything with Toyagumon underneath it, or it inherently has reboot like this WarGreymon, then it will always check 1 extra security card, which is nice. It is an offensive option for black. And then we've got for Andromon here. He has no restrictions on whether he can or can't attack. He doesn't actually lose memory if he does attack, which is awesome. So you get to, use him offensively, use him defensively, whatever. If you're trying to push for game, you can attack with him, and you don't have to worry about the memory loss. He is 7,000, which is cool, and then he is a 3 to Digivolve. He's actually a level 5, so that's pretty nice. We've got basically blockers at every stage. You got Rookie, Champion, Ultimate, as well as our Megas here. Then just the last Ultimate, because he's like literally, there's only 3 Ultimates, I believe. There's Infamon too, but I'm not playing like the Diaboromon cards. But yeah, just Megadramon just for another target. And then he's 6 to play, which is kind of cheap. It's alright. So playing to him. And then for the Megas, I'm playing 4 WarGreymon. WarGreymon's awesome because he is a 3 to Digivolve, 11,000 blocker, so it is not easy to get over, plus he does have that reboot effect. So, you can attack with him during your turn, maybe get 2 security checks with the Metal Greymon, and then re-stand him during your opponent's turn and be ready to block that way. Then we got 2 Machinedramon here. Machinedramon is awesome because he has the de-Digivolve effect, and you get to de-Digivolve 2 of your opponent's Digimon. It can be 1, up to 2 to your opponent's Digimon. By 2. 4 to Digivolve is kind of expensive, but you're typically always playing him. He does have the awesome one plate effect, so that's pretty cool. Only 2 of him because I don't want to see him like too often. And then 2 High Andromon just for another option to Digivolve to get that draw off of the Digivolution, and then as well as going into Millenniumon for, maybe you don't want to play this, maybe you don't want to Digivolve this, you can go into a cheaper option here and go into your Millenniumon. Millenniumon's awesome not only in purple decks but also in black strategies because he's just hard to get around, and then he has an amazing removal effect, and this deck isn't like very offensive. It doesn't have too many options where compared to like red or purple or something where you're just very aggressive. This is a more defensive deck, and having a Millenniumon is a nice option. And then lastly, we've got the two tamer cards here. Tai is not like the best. This Tai isn't like the best tamer, but he's decent. All of your black Digimon get plus 1,000. So, you know, during your opponent's turn, this becomes 8,000. This becomes 8,000. Just very strong blockers. Even Gotsumon becomes 4,000, which is hard for even some level 4s to get over. Makes WarGreymon 12,000, makes Machine Dramon 12k. So these guys get over very prominent 11,000 megas in the game. Things like Lilithmon, Beelzemon. So yeah, having that extra 1,000 is nice. And then of course just having the 3 memory every single turn is why I'm playing him. And then the only option cards I'm playing are 2 Giga Cannon or Infinity Cannon, maybe. I don't remember which way it's translated. But yeah, just giving D-Digivolve -4 to a level 6 or a level 7 can be pretty devastating. It just, you know, trashes those cards, and rest assured you get to get around that powerful Digimon. So yeah, that is going to be the main deck, and then we've just got the 2 Digi-Eggs, literally only 2 Digi-Eggs in this format. 4 Kapurimon, so that works well with Toy Agumon, and then just the 1 Sumimon. So yeah, guys, that is going to be the deck profile. Let me know what you guys think, if there are any additions or maybe text I could put in here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.